Hello, Shamanettes, and welcome to the Beauty Shaman. So today we are doing statement blush, specifically for older women, because if we did the statement blush that you see in fashion magazines, it is a lot. And not only just like this back in the 80s, it's actually curved up a little bit. It's the style of how they're doing it. And we're modifying that so that we don't look like we are insane. This is important. We don't want to look crazy. So I'm going to show you the tricks of how to achieve this look or look similar to it and the things you need to keep in mind when you're going for this particular look so that you look stylish and current and not crazy. Always the most important thing. Anyway, before we get started, please visit my website at thebeautyshamanstore.com and sign up for my newsletter for insider deals and discounts, and also hit the subscribe button and the bell to be alerted every time I upload a video. Let's get started. Okay, so statement blush. How do you have a statement blush as a mature, older woman without looking completely like a freak who overdid their blush by mistake? This is the this is the clincher with a lot of these trends. I think, my 18-year-old daughter can get away with it. If I did it, it would look kind of crazy. So this is my sort of synopsis on how we can stay current and trendy and all of those wonderful things, and at the same time really honor the fact that, we want to be sort of acceptable in society. As you can see, I have almost everything on. I have all my under stuff like foundation and concealer and powder, and I've done some bronzer. I filled in my eyebrows, and I've also done my eyes. So I've done my eyes with a little bit of grape because it's spring, summer, and we're going for, very summery sort of shades and things like that. But it's well blended. And the point here is that the focal point will be your cheeks, not as much as you're going to see on the fashion runways if you're into this, where it's this very dark and you see these girls with these incredible, beautiful, darker complexions with these bright pink blush. And I think it looks incredible when you're wearing a, Dior outfit, but it doesn't look as great when you've got your little Target shirt on, right? So there's some issues there, but not to insult Target, but I mean, there is a difference. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I've really done the eyes, not neutral, but just more subdued. Okay, so that they're there, you can see them. It's bringing out my eye color, but there's not an overt amount of eyeshadow on. Okay, I've also done a little bit of peach right in here. You can see that, and a little bit of shimmer. So the palette that I used for that is called Pure Basics by Iredale. This is their new packaging, which I'm very, very fond of. I love this. And I used this color here, this peachy color, with a shimmer on top of it from a Chantecaille palette, which is this right here. I love this color. So I kind of blended these two, to be honest, but I'm a creative, so there you have it. And then I put a little bit of the brown in the crease. So again, I'm just being very neutral, but I'm just making it kind of playful and fun with a bit of shimmer. All right, so now we're going to do some cheeks. So the cheek I'm going to use is by Vapor, and I'm a big fan of Vapor, and I recently signed on as one of their affiliates because I really love their brand. It's a clean beauty brand. Not everything I use is clean, as you know. This is the blush and lipstick. You can use it for both, and this is Courtesan, and I want to show you the color because it's a lovely kind of you can see that? It's like a coral. And that's why I wore the top that I did, because I wanted to really work with this color a little bit. So a beautiful coral, and it's much more sheer than how it's looking in the stick there, okay? So I'm going to put it on my hand so you can have a look. Now, excuse my hand. My hand is very tan because I'm playing with some self-tanner. But you can see what color that is. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful color. All right, so we're going to start on our cheeks. Now, to make your cheeks more of a statement, normally we just use a little bit like right here, right? Just a little bit, or maybe if you have a thin face, it's good to bring it down a little bit, adds a little bit of plumpness right here. I think if your face is very round, keep it higher over here, little blush tips here. But we're going to kind of put it here, right on our cheekbone. And we're going to bring it all the way around. So the statement isn't just here. I think this is very like Princess Leia, right? Where it was like, wah. So what we're looking for is more of a rounded look. This is much more current. So you're really enhancing the color and especially your eye area. And I'm going to put a little bit in my brow bone as well. And then we're going to do our lips, kind of just a shimmery, pretty shade. So let's start here. And I'm going to just touch all the way along up here. Like that. See how I've done that? Just dotting it. And then you use your finger because this is a cream. You can also do this with a powder and a blush. Blah, blah. And we're just going to tap this in and go up here. Now you just want to be sure it doesn't look like you put on too much blush, right? But you are making more of a statement. See that? So that's really pretty. And I'm going to put a tiny bit in my brow bone, not a lot, because then it's overkill. But see how much that is standing out now? How like my cheeks are jumping out, but it doesn't look like I'm insane. So that's the blush. So you can see just on both sides how strong it is, but because it's more sheer, it's not coming off like, you know, again, Princess Leia in Star Wars, right? With the really heavy blush. But you can see I've got blush on and it's a statement. It's making its appearance. And that's by having everything else subdued. So let's do lips. So I'm going to do a little bit of lip liner. This is Jane Iredale Nude Lip Liner. And I'm going to do this and then a little lip gloss on top. Okay, so I can use the same blush, what I use as blush on my lips. You absolutely can do that. But I think it's too much because we're going for a stronger blush look than we are a lip look. I think for every day, you could totally use this on your lips and blush. In fact, I do that quite a bit because I think this is a really pretty shade. So instead, I'm going to use a City Beauty lip gloss color, San Diego. Ooh. So let's try this. It's a very shiny, pretty color, and I think it's really nice, but not going to overpower the cheeks. Okay, I've put San Diego from City Beauty on my lips, and as you can see, it's a lovely, little bit corally, you know, pinky peachy color, which I really, really like, and it's more sheer and subdued, just like my eyeshadow. So everything's sort of shimmery, and then you've got like a statement blush. Now I could actually, you know, if your face can pull it off and you want to do more blush than I have, by all means, really go according to your face. I think the point is here that we do put on more blush and we make it in that lovely C shape around our eyes so that you're really highlighting your eyes and that you're really showing the blush a lot more. But everything else needs to be more subdued and more sheer, which I love during the summer. Super beautiful. And it's such a pretty sheer look to it. So do check out Vapor for some of their other blush colors, along with, this is Courtesan, just to remind you of that. But I'm happy with this. I think it looks really pretty. So have fun with this and let me know what you think of it. Thank you so much for watching The Beauty Shaman.